Hey everybody, my name is Brian, owner of BP Custom Firearms here in Parrish, Florida. Before I start my video, I got to start off by saying, um, that the rules from YouTube and all the other crap. This video is not made for minors. It's not made for anybody under the age of 18. It's made for law-abiding citizens and law-abiding gun owners. Um, Parents, don't let your kids watch videos about guns. Be a parent. Okay, that's all over with. Okay, I haven't made a video in a long time, and so that I thought as I'd get back into it, and then because I've just been so busy, I have been just going nuts. Sometimes not getting out of here until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then the last thing that I was thinking about was making a video. But now, that it's I had to put a limit on to what I can do, and then that um, and then uh, just start taking care of myself, and so I can put 100% of my effort into um, creating that the best I can, um, and I am achieving that. And then through all my hard work and all my dedication, it really works. And then it's proven by that I try and do the best I can, and then I didn't expect this. Um, I had no idea that if I was even thought about it. I mean, that, but check this out. Not too shabby, you know. Um, this right here, it's just saying, that I started this company from scratch, from nobody knowing nothing about me, and then is working hard, and then that, and then gaining people's confidence, and then putting, not just throwing a product out there just to make money, putting something out there that functioned correctly at that at a good price, and then that people liked, and and then um, and then gained the respect, and then that the confidence of customers that would come back, and then this award proves all my hard work is showing. Um, okay, my I am going to be showing like some of like that the stuff is I'm more proud of, and then some of the stuff there that that is I've been working on. Um, this gun right here, it's taken apart. Well, only the slides off it, but it's done that way for a reason right now, because I wanted to show you that inside of it. But this is the Gray Ghost. This is the compact combat pistol frame. You can get it in black, like this color. You can get it in cobalt gray or flat dark earth. It's only compatible with Gen 3 or Poly 80. It's not compatible with Gen 4 or Gen 5. The trigger is a M Carbo. This is the Omega Competition Series. The spring kit is the Competition Series spring kit. The spring kit gives you a few options if that you're not sure. You know that you know that if somebody wants to do that their own, or that if you have a gunsmith like myself, go and do this for you, there's a few options there that you can do with it's a spring kit, because there's cause there's three different springs, and there's the firing safety spring, there's a trigger spring, and then there's the firing pin spring. The firing pin spring comes in 4 pound, 6 pound, or 5 pound. And then that gives you the ability to be able to adjust, to a fine tune to what you want. The trigger is also adjustable, and so you can adjust that to take up and then a reset. This trigger right here, I have it tuned into when I put it on my trigger pull gauge, it comes out to 2 pounds 4.6 ounces, which is I wouldn't sell this to like a beginner, you know. Is because this is a fast shooting gun. The trigger is um, very light, and then I wouldn't sell this to a beginner. Is because of that's just who I am. That I don't just I pick people's brains and I ask a lot of questions. I ask them what their experience is, what they're going to be using it for, and everything else. And then I make my recommendation to them about what I think. And then, and then I show them some options of what I think, that would fit them. Because I believe what I tell all my customers. I tell them the gun should fit the owner. The owner should not fit the gun. That's plain and simple. That's just the way it is. Okay? On to this slide right here. On to this frame right here sits this slide right here. This is a two-tone. This is a sniper gray. Also, everything in here is polished. So anything that is touching will have a smooth that anything that is contacting will be smooth. I don't like that gritty feeling that you would feel up into your trigger. The barrel is smooth fluted. Well, like that. Sorry, new camera there. That is, I'm just getting used to it. The recoil spring, stainless steel, flat wire with a buffer, because it's I just don't like that the metal hitting metal. Anything I can do to make it smoother and then a lot better for the customer, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's assemble this. This goes in, that falls in like that, and then that little piece right there, that's going to slide right in up against there, and then it just kind of Ah, come on. It's going to call me a liar now. There we go. And so it will look like that. See how that little piece sits right there? That acts like a little, it is a buffer. And so from there, that it don't keep on slamming into it. Okay. Put this together like this. Screw together. All done. The sights are the True Glow H3s, H3s, H3 Pros, and they are awesome. I have some other models like this that is optic cut, but you know that everybody don't want the optic. Everybody, that when you add an optic on to a gun, that changes your whole way of shooting. And then some people just don't like that. And so I like to give those options, that if you want a firearm with night sights, but that you don't want your optic on there, I got it. If that you want this frame, but you want the optic, that's easy too. That if I can, do whichever one that you want. So and then this thing right here, let's see if I can do it like this. Okay. The trigger pull on this, that's right there, right? Watch this. That's your take up. Boom. It fires. All right. Okay, let's rack this. All right. And now watch your take up. That's it. That's your take up. Boom. That's it. This thing is a blast to shoot. When I was done with this, I took it down to the range, and then I went through like the normal stuff. First of all, I started off with 3 rounds, and then made sure, and then I checked the empty casings to make sure there that that the pin was hitting where it was supposed to be, and so on and so on. And then I loaded up a full mag, and I did a mag dump. The range officer came over and says, "Is that a fully automatic?" I said, "No, why?" He's like, "Well, it sure as hell sounds like one." So I loaded up a mag. I put the mag down beside the gun, and I go, "Have at it, try it, see for yourself." And sure enough, he loaded it up, and then he put the gun down, and then he looked at me and says, "That's probably one of the smoothest guns I've ever shot." He's like, that thing is, that he's like, you can empty like a mag in like, what is it, like um a second or something like that, or or some odd thing like that. But anyways, this is the way it looks put together. I wanted to show you the insides of it, show you what it looks like there. Show you this right here. Everything's extended. You can put a flashlight on there. You know that it's got the rail here. This is nice right here because that is that it's got the deep cut right here. Is you know it's got the extended um, beaver tail right here, and so that when you grab it, this piece hangs over that your hand. You know, and so the end because I know some guns that slide will bite you, and oh man, if that's never happened to you, when it does, you will know because it hurts like hell. If you like my video, like and subscribe, and then I hope everybody has an awesome day. I hope everybody learned a little bit of something. What everybody takes, you know, uh, everything in different ways. So I hope everybody has a happy and safe Christmas and New Year's. Merry Christmas. And then if that offends some people, oh well, it's Merry Christmas to me. And that's the way it's going to stay. Thank you and have a great night.